What would you say if I were to tell you the best movie I saw this year was... Ah, that's not important. We'll get to that later. For now... Hi, it's Jason here, and this is my review of the documentary titled The Parking Lot Movie. I promise it is cooler than it sounds, contrary to the lame and unoriginal title. This film was released in 2010 and was directed by Meghan Eckman. The film chronicles the corner parking lot in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the employees, whom the owner Chris refers to as unemployable misfits, that park themselves on a giant patch of asphalt for the workday. The movie covers a wide range of topics about the parking lot, from everyday interactions between the attendants and the customers to some of the attendants' hijinks, including setting up a fake cardboard booth and playing cone toss. Many attendants at the lot are interviewed, and they use that time directly in front of the camera to give their opinions and share stories about work. For example, one guy thought it was all too funny to engage the parking brake on every single car that he parked, some owners not knowing it was engaged until they arrived home. The attendants really have fun with what they do, which is clear by the amount of downtime that they have to decorate the walls of the booth with newspaper clippings and comics related to parking, or hold the ceremonial painting of the gate. These guys make two things clear early on in the film. They have been highly educated, and they like to mess with those they serve. Many have graduated college with advanced degrees and even taught at the collegiate level, and will do anything it takes to collect on the minuscule fees that the customers have to pay. However, the customers battle back because they are too entitled to pay and should be allowed to park for free. But that's not stopping these guys. In a couple instances, the attendants climbed onto the vehicles of those that tried to sneak by, or even worse, threw rocks at the mirrors. Besides people that don't pay, the attendants also don't like the rich people who drive huge cars, guys in their midlife crises, and drunk college students. Overall, I thought that this movie earned 4 out of 5 stars. One of the reasons that I picked this movie is because I heard that it was supposed to be funny. And it was. Maybe 3 or 4 times. I pretty much have already included in this review every aspect of the movie that I thought could be interpreted as funny. I really liked that the production team included background music of different genres, rock, folk, etc., but sometimes I think it overtook what those on camera were saying and made it hard to focus on them. I know I'm really nitpicky, but I don't like when movies have too many credits at the beginning, including this one. I found them to be distracting, and I thought that they took away from the point of the movie. Even though the movie was all centered on the same topic, I thought the movie could have been organized better. It was very choppy with many black screens between shots. Those black screens can be helpful for intentional and deliberate breaks, and I thought some were used effectively to divide the interviews from other types of footage or to pass through time. However, there were so many scenes of interactions between customers and attendants, and they appeared to be randomly placed throughout the film. This tactic was effective from a repetition standpoint and kept the movie consistent, but it did not appear that there was any rhyme or reason to the placement of those clips. I could have randomly moved all of the interactions between the attendants and the customers around, and the movie could have been better. Who knows? In a couple of those interactions between the customers and the attendants, I thought the camera angles and distances sometimes made it difficult to pick up every bit of the interactions. I understand the need to go for the bigger picture and to get wider shots, but I'd much rather hear all the funny stuff the guys were saying to their customers. If the filmmakers really wanted to add some wide shots, there's definitely time in the length of the film to do so. The best spots just weren't picked. Because I like a little drama, I save the best for last. I know I just said so many things about this movie that were okay, or that I really didn't like, but I definitely thought the movie had several redeeming qualities. I mean, why else would I give it 4 stars? One of the movie's best qualities was that it was unique. Have you ever seen a movie about college-educated guys who absolutely love their menial jobs? Yeah, I didn't think so. Something else that was done phenomenally well was that this movie really captures the artistry and the personality of the attendants. Even though the movie was rather short, I felt like I had spent a week on the lot with them. I really liked their bold personalities, but they certainly aren't for everyone. They would learn car makes, models, and license plates, and then write mean notes about cars and their drivers, hoping that they will come back again someday. Again, these guys are definitely not for everyone. In terms of the positive camera angles, I really liked the time-lapse shots. They did a really great job capturing life at the lot. The ones that stood out were setting up in the morning, going through the night, and all the cars driving through during the course of a day. That's everything I wanted to cover. I'll leave the link for the movie's YouTube channel in the description below. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, park yourself on the couch and check out this movie, the best one I've seen all year.